Hey, what's up, y'all? Let's get into the Housewives of Beverly Hills, season 15, episode episode 17. So it's the season finale, and the reunion is coming on tonight. It's Tuesday, and hopefully I get into it. Hopefully tomorrow, and get with y'all with the reunion because I know it's gonna be a three-parter, and so let's get down to it. We started off with the lady still on the boat and everything. After Sutton and Erica and Derek and them then got into it, Sutton's still crying and whatever, pissed off. Her friend, Jennifer Tilly, go check on her, see how she doing, and all that good stuff. So they all are enjoying the rest of the boat ride, the yacht, and whatever. Erica ended up getting in the pool. Getting into the ocean, and she said she only swims in the Caribbean Ocean. I said, girl, why you lying? But doing when she jumped in, her and Derek in the water, when she jumped in, Garcelle told Bose, girl, what gonna happen? Wonder if something take her down. I said, messy helper. So as that going on, we ended up getting different conversations going on. Bose and Garcelle end up having a conversation where they ended up doing a little chit chat where Garcelle says, because Sutton was with Jennifer, and Garcelle said, talking to Bose, and said, girl, she like everybody seemed like people are going to her. Bose went, yeah, she needs everybody. I said, girl, I really, when it comes to Bose, I want to like her, but I don't. I don't like Bose. I don't. I really don't. And I don't get her. But, they enjoying the ride, enjoying the boat and stuff. So we got Sutton and Jennifer was talking. And Jennifer said, it seems like these girls don't like you, girl. Because Sutton was still upset or whatever. She's like, girl, you just trained. She ain't that. Girl, she ain't, all right. Glad to know. She ain't, I'm a little down here. She ain't, and like Jennifer, like, okay, but they don't like you. Because we just had a blow up just a minute ago. I said I love you so Jennifer, because Jennifer just like, girl, like, these girls, she making it clear as day. Jennifer letting you know these women do not like you. So why is you over here crying over this crap? Why is you letting this even get to you? It's in too many words, that's really what she was trying to say without saying it. But, after that, they ended up in the boat, getting off the boat, getting ready for dinner. So, as they getting ready for dinner, getting their makeup done and whatever, we got Sutton. We got Erica. So, Erica's telling how she feeling and whatever. All I did was tell my feelings and how I was feeling and how she was treating people and stuff like that. And that's all I was doing was giving my opinion. And I said, girl, but you do this. I said, you are an evil person. And I said, you and Derek act like Sutton is such a vindictive person, but that's y'all. Y'all are truly what y'all call Sutton out to be. And they show clips of Sutton getting with them, checking them, going off and whatever. I said, she usually responding to them coming at her. And that's why you see a response from Sutton. And, or Sutton has, that's usually it. But Erica is the definition of what she say Sutton is. And they don't do nothing to Erica at all. Derek don't call Erica out. Kyle don't call Erica out, but y'all surely can call Sutton out every year for the last 5 years. And it's an issue. So them two was going back and seeing what was happening there. Sutton talks to she was talking to Garcelle, and she did talk to Jennifer or whatever, but she talked to Garcelle about what went on. She said, these women been trying to break me. They've been trying to break me. They really been trying to break me for the last 5 years. And I'm fed up with it. I'm just tired of it. And, she just felt overwhelmed, started crying and stuff. Garcia said, "Oh, I understand. Go get yourself together, girl." She's like, "I don't know about tonight. I don't even know if I want to even go." So as she leave out the room, Jennifer come in. Jennifer said, "Girl, what's going on? I just seen fat." And she okay. She went, "Girl, she mad about she feel like they was she feel like they've been doing this for over 5 years and they keep coming for her." She went, "Yeah." I said, so they had a little conversation where they actually broke it, like Jennifer Tilly broke it down on how these women really was and how they act. They act like we're in high school. And I said, it is 100%. And they're mean girls. I said, please, they ain't even cute girls. And a lot of the cute girls who are mean girls are usually the mean girls. They ain't never been cute. They may be a little popular, but they still ain't cute. But, so moving on past that, as they all down, like ladies and stuff, they downstairs and whatever. And, oh, it was one more thing. I forgot to talk about it. Why Eric Garcelle and Sutton, when they was Sutton had a breakdown, Garcelle did tell her, like, Kyle didn't stand up for you when we was up on that boat, girl. So yeah, I know. And that's when she did the whole breakdown and stuff. That was before crying and everything and all that stuff. Okay, so moving on past that. So everybody's downstairs, waiting on everybody to arrive and stuff so they can go to dinner. And they said, "Where's Sutton at?" And Jennifer was like, she's upstairs. She's gonna be a few minutes, but she feels like she feel like you and Erica and Dorit. She felt like that was a setup. It felt like it was set up. It felt like it was orchestrated. Saying what? Erica, what? Why would you? What? During that, Bose went, "Oh, so she's in her feelings. She had a pity party." I said, "Girl, I said, every time you open your mouth, I do not like you. I like you even less." But, Jennifer told what was going on and whatever, and Garcelle defended, was having to say, like, yeah, y'all did when y'all was on the boat. It was when you were talking, then Dorit jumped in, and it was like a tag team. Y'all was like y'all ganged up on her. And so she went, oh, Erica went, so let me call Dorit in here. Dorit. So Dorit came in. They saying that Sutton saying that we tag team her, that it was it was orchestrated. Dorit went, that wasn't planned. I said, yes, the hell it was. That shit was planned from beginning to end. Y'all knew what y'all was doing. So at that point, they kept saying, so Jennifer said, hold up. Jennifer said, I'm just letting you know how she feel, her feelings at this point. She's upset. She gonna be a minute. So that's what's up. But I'm gonna have my friend back regardless. I said, ooh, get him, girl. So during that motion, we got Garcelle. So Garcelle called Kyle out. Said, "Girl, she mad because she ain't share another thing. She mad because you didn't stand up for her." Kyle, it turned into a Kyle moment. Kyle said, "Why I'm getting blamed? Why it's my fault, girl? It ain't about you." This turned to a whole Kyle moment. So Kyle said, "I'm over this. I ain't talking about it. I'm done. I'm ready to go." So they ended up leaving out and whatever. They go to dinner. As they go to dinner and whatever, Sutton finally comes downstairs. Sutton got herself together. Sutton said, I wanted to wear this outfit I got. I'm cute. And she went, I ain't gonna let them break me or anything. So she goes, and everything. They go there, everybody looking around buying stuff and things like that. Kyle ended up running into No, hold up, before Kyle. So at the Sutton got to where they was at, Jennifer ended up telling her. Jennifer tells her what happened, what happened and whatever, letting her know, like, this is what happened. I told them what was going on. because they asked me where you was. So I told them this and that it felt like they were tag teaming you. And, so they love pissing, whatever, and stuff. So at that, oh, I know it's getting on my nerves. As that, Kyle comes up to her. So Kyle said, "Son, we need to talk, girl. I heard that you had a problem. You was mad because I didn't stand up for you." So, Sutton in her defense mode and everything. Sutton, she said, I didn't defend you, um, or anything because she told Kyle said I didn't defend you because I went through the same thing. You didn't did something like that to me, and I didn't feel like I needed to defend you. And Sutton got into a defense mode. Sutton started doing that. What was it? Not naming, but she did something else. So what is it, Kyle? Is that it, Kyle? Is that it? Calvin, let me speak. Let me speak. So at that point, she went, I don't even want to have this discussion tonight. That's Kyle saying that. And Sutton was over it. Sutton said, girl, it's what it is. So after that, then we got her and Sutton and Kathy, Kathy came over to her. She talked to Kathy for a minute and stuff. Kathy wanted to check on her. She said, I just want to be a Barbie tonight. She went, I just want to be Barbie tonight. That's all I want to be. And just enjoy the night. She was like, can I do that? Kathy went, yeah, you can, girl. You can't. So, they go to dinner and everything. As they sitting down, this is when they give, I want to say, did they give Erica and them their cakes? Yes, they gave Erica and both gave Erica and Derek their cakes. It was their birthday night. Also, during this, they played imitation of each other, and Erica and Derek imitated Sutton, and it was terrible. So terrible. It was so petty. It was childish, and it was showing exactly who they are. So Sutton ended up mocking them, and they didn't like that. So Kyle was like, oh my God, this is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Sutton is just ruining the night. The whole energy is off. She just giving a dark cloud. I said, girl, shut up. I said, I'm so tired of your tired ass. And you always defending Erica actions and Derek actions. Cause you friended me with Derek now. And because Sutton in her feelings. It's like when you in your feelings, everybody supposed to bow down to you. No. But that went on. So they ended up trying to eat. They tried to get Sutton to eat. Sutton, I don't want that. She went, good night. She went to bed. So the night was over. After that, we ended up well, no. Before that dinner was over, Kathy acted a fool. Kathy went to the restroom, then came back in a whole new outfit. Said that she ended up wetting herself. I said, girl, you do too much for me. After that, the night was over. So the next day, Bose want to take Sutton out and have a one-on-one. So they goes to make chocolate. And we got Erica and Derek stay back at the villa. Garcelle, Kyle, and Jennifer Teely goes to the beach. So we're gonna start off with Garcelle, Kyle, and Jennifer. So they at the beach and stuff. So they do a little chit chat and where they brought up Sutton and all that stuff. And Garcelle said Sutton told her like, Sutton think of you as a hero. You the hero in her story. You a hero to her. And Kyle said, why? Why me? Why? Garcelle said you need to ask Sutton that. And she do because for some reason she wants you to be her friend and to defend her. But I said she's never gonna do that. But moving past that, we move on to asking about Garcelle, then asked, they switched over from that, they switched over to marriage. Asked her how the marriage thing going, Kyle and stuff. What she gonna do and stuff like that. Kyle said she don't know what she gonna do. She don't think that she need a lawyer right now, and stuff like that. And she asked Jennifer. Jennifer said, "Well, girl, my late husband had 700K in his bank account, and he wanted to give me 300K. My friend told me you need to get a lawyer. So she went, I went and got a lawyer. She went, so what did you end up after that? She went, The Simpsons. She went, shoot. She went, Chucky money only pays for the snacks. I said, I know that's right, girl. She living it rich. So they was trying to tell her in so many words, you need to get you a lawyer. You need to get your stuff in order because it can change. So, Kyle gonna do Kyle, and that's what it's gonna be. So let's move on to Bose. So Bose and Sutton went to make chocolate and stuff, and they talked about Erica. So Sutton ended up telling her a little bit more, giving her the backstory of Erica and Derek, and let her know exactly. So she tells her about Erica and Derek, tells that um Kyle, Derek, they husband, was laughing and making fun of Erica when Erica was going through her hard times with her husband. And both, yes, she said, yeah, they had did some of that, and she still showing, and she forgave her. She forgave him. She didn't make no, she didn't question it or anything. But when it comes to me and me asking question or whatever, it's an issue. So, Sutton ended up saying that I apologize. She went, I apologize. She said, I have apologized many times to Erica. And she apologized many times, Erica, again and again. And she went, we end up in the same place as always. So Bose was like, oh, okay. So, told her a little background or whatever. Then after that, we got Erica and Derek talking about the situation the night before, and they talking bad about Sutton, saying that she's evil, she's evicted, and all this stuff. She gives off bad energy. She 1 minute she good, 1 minute she not. And I said they are just truly evil. We ended up going back to Bowles and Sutton. Okay, so they were talking about some things, and Sutton said, I know Sutton said, I can see that I realized that what they said, that they can go, these women can go through some things, and whatever, but it ain't my fault that I'm better off and I'm up here. And Bowles went, girl, and that comes off, and she went, no, that ain't what that is. She went, it ain't my fault. She told me what she said, it ain't my fault that their life is miserable. Ain't my fault that I'm better off. Ain't my fault I got money in the bank. Ain't my fault, shoot. My man still giving me my money and I ain't even with him. Shoot, hating on my lifestyle. Cause you poor. And at the bottom of the rich tower of people. So after that, the ladies end up getting ready for dinner. For the last night, they end up getting all dressed up and stuff in nice costume that Bowles had for them. They were all nice, cute ladies that night. Had a little great time. At the dinner, they bring up the planning of the whole thing. Erica and Derek brings up that they planned the boat thing, and they said they didn't plan it. And for me, it was Erica. Erica brought it up. Erica pointing to Jennifer and Garcelle, like, which one of y'all brought it? Which one of y'all brought it up? Like, saying that we done did it. Like I said, I'm watching this. I said, who the hell is this heifer talking to? Like she they damn mama. Said which one of y'all? So we got Jennifer drinking her drink like, girl. Jennifer said, well, girl, like I said, it was y'all were tag teaming her, and that's what it looked like, and that's what it was. And she went, if it made you feel a certain way, girl, she went, my bad. I said, yes. So they ended up showing a part where Erica talks to Sutton about the whole thing. Like, I heard from Garcia and Jennifer that you think that we set it up, and we tag teamed you, that it was a setup, and so is that what you said? And that's what Sutton said, I can't speak for them and what they said, but no, I didn't say any of that. I said, girl, bye. So after that, they ended up dancing and partying. So it ended up ending there. It was a month later. They back at home in Beverly Hills. And come to find out, Erica gonna have a new storyline next season. So her hubby was found guilty. He was found guilty of embezzlement. He facing up to four to 5 charges. He's facing up embezzlement on 4 to 5 counts. He could serve up to 80 years. She said he ain't even got 80 hours. So she said, this just bring back a whole lot of stuff, and I thought I was over this. I don't want to slip back into, the alcohol, the pills. I'm not trying to do any of that. Kyle came over to visit her and check on her because that's her girl and stuff. And Kyle said, so who was his lawyer? She went, it was a public defender. Kyle went, oh. I said, you shady bitch. Cal said, girl, I'ma always be here for you. I'm right here. You got me, girl. But that's all that happened, y'all. Like, share, subscribe. It's your boy, Paul. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll get back at y'all later. Bye, y'all.